Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
Today we are reading Radha, Rasa, Sudhanidhi, verse number 49. Oh, may that Radha, who passes the seemingly endless day in great difficulty, feeling separation from the crown jewel of lovers, crying showers of tears, singing of his emotional love play, and taking her sweet sounding veena named Madhumati in her hand. May she appear in my heart. Oh, may that Radha, who passes the seemingly endless day in great difficulty, feeling separation from the crown jewel of lovers, crying showers of tears, singing of his emotional love play, and taking her sweet sounding veena named Madhumati in her hand. May she appear in my heart. The word Nagara Shiromani means he who knows how to extinguish the burning fire of his heroine's feelings of separation by sweetly coming to her, and who causes thousands of sweet flavors of astonishing mutual feelings of love by creating such anxious situations of separation. The word Bhava Lila means that Radhika emotionally sings about Krishna's sweet pastimes, or that Krishna's pastimes are full of transcendental emotions. Bhava means being absorbed. Srimati is absorbed in singing about Mohana's sweet pastimes without thinking of anything else. This is the only way that the beautiful girls of Radha can pass the seemingly endless day without dying. In the Brahmara Gita, song to the bumblebee, Srimad Bhagavatam, Shri Radha says, "It is useless to be friends with dark-complexioned boy, but at the same time, it is difficult to give up speaking about him. She doesn't want to pronounce the name Shyam or Krishna. Instead, she says Asita, means someone who is not fair complexioned. Nevertheless, she tells the attendant bumblebee, "Are, I can give up everything, even your friend, Krishna. But I cannot give up the treasure of speaking about him." It is only by speaking about him that we gopis can somehow survive. If we stopped speaking about him, we would immediately be burned to ashes by the fire of separation from him. Shri Radha's Veena is called Madhumati, a girl who intoxicates the heart with honey. Srimati is completely absorbed in singing about Rasa Raja's emotional pastimes with a never so sweet voice. When Srimad Mahaprabhu was at Puri in Radharani's mood, his strong feelings of separation could only be pacified by singing about the emotional pastimes of Krishna. Chaitanya Charitamrita. In the daytime, the Lord could find some distraction in the company of different people, but at night, the pain of his separation increased. Ramananda Roy somehow saved the Lord's life by speaking about Krishna to him, and Swarup Damodar sang songs. In this way, the Lord could tolerate the pain of separation. Swamini cries to her maidservant, "Alas, where is Krishna, that ocean of qualities? Without him, my whole world is empty, and the day seems to be endless." No worldly feeling of separation can compare to the gopis and their ecstatic feelings of separation from Krishna. Chaitanya Charitamrita. Whatever is on someone's mind, another person cannot know. Even my prana sakis don't know how to pacify me, what to speak of others. Shripada, in his Manjari form, becomes upset when she sees the suffering of Srimati and decides to go out to look for Mohana. She thinks, if Krishna is in the kunja of some rival gopi like Chandravali, I won't be able to make it clear to him how much Swamini suffers out of separation from him. Then what shall I do? But if he sees from the expression on my face how much she suffers, then he will surely quickly come to see her. Since the Sakis and Manjaris exactly reflect Srimati Radhika's emotions, Krishna will see on the maidservant's face exactly how much Srimati is suffering out of separation from him. What a wonderful service these Manjaris performed by carrying the picture of Srimati's Bhava on their faces to Mohan. This ends the verse 49. The reading verse 50 from Sri Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi. Aho, some clever couple. Aho, some clever couple that is playfully laughing and joking with each other in Vrindavana, showing the power of greatly astonishing Rasa, has stolen my heart. Aho, some clever couple that is playfully laughing and joking with each other in Vrindavana, showing the power of greatly astonishing Rasa, has stolen my heart.
Radha.
Srila Jiva Goswami has said that when real scriptural faith has arisen in the heart. Srila Jiva Goswami has said that when real scriptural faith has arisen in the heart of the sadhaka, he gains a wonderful perseverance in bhajan. Srila Jiva Goswami has said that when real scriptural faith has arisen in the heart of the sadhaka, he gains a wonderful perseverance in bhajan. Perseverance. I don't know what this perseverance.
Being able to do it constantly. All the time. Steadiness.
Hashtag.
Wow.
And he will certainly give up everything that is obstructing his devotion.
Wow.
Srila Jiva Goswami has said that when real scriptural faith has arisen in the heart of the sadhaka, scriptural faith, scriptural,
Explain by you.
Faith in the scriptures. Faith in the scriptures.
Yeah.
when scriptural faith has arisen in the heart of the aspirant, regardless of whether he has attained perfection or not. A wonderful perseverance will always be seen in his worship, like the Swarna Siddhi Vipsanyaya.
Wow. What it is? Explain.
When scriptural faith has arisen in the heart of the aspirant, regardless of whether he has attained perfection or not, a wonderful perseverance will always be seen in his worship, like the Swarna Siddhi Vipsanyaya. This means that which is used to turn metal like copper into gold.
Wow.
Swarna Siddhi Vipsanyaya. In him,
You can change any metal to the gold.
in him, arrogance, endeavors for profit, adoration, and distinction, or deliberate offenses to the great devotees are not seen.
What I call
In this person, it is not who has arisen his spiritual faith, and who developed a perseverance in bhajan, no arrogance or endeavors for profit, adoration, and distinction, or deliberate offenses to the great devotees. These do not happen. Seeing the maidservant, the Nagara becomes overwhelmed by feelings of separation from Sri Radha. And he prays for forgiveness again and again, explaining her why he did not go to see Srimati earlier. The maidservant then consoles Nagara and arranges for his meeting with Virahavati, Radha who is in separation. When Nagara arrives in the Kunja, Swamini, who is by nature a Bhama character, immediately becomes proud and angry with him. But the maidservant takes Nagara's side and uses different words to soften Nagarimani's heart. These words are like the moon that cause the ocean of love in her heart to swell. Sripada is then blessed by seeing the loving pastimes of the divine couple, and his heart becomes filled with such astonishment, and he says, "This clever couple of Vrindavana has stolen my heart. It is not that the devotee can decide himself when he can relish these pastimes. No, they become manifest of their own accord to steal the heart of a fortunate practitioner. Then there will be no other vision left, day and night, but that sweet transcendental picture of the pastimes of the Yugala Kishora, the youthful couple. Such a fortunate person who sees the sweet meeting of Radha and Mohana has attained perfection. It is not that the devotee can decide himself when he can relish these pastimes. No, they become manifest of their own accord to steal the heart of a fortunate practitioner. Then there will not be any other vision left, day and night. Only that sweet, transcendental picture of the pastimes of the Yuga Lakishwara. Such a fortunate person who sees the sweet meeting of Radha and Mohana has attained perfection. Rai Kanu, Radha Krishna, are showering nectar in sweet Vrindavana's arbor forest with their wonderful and enchanting pastimes of joking and laughter. Prabodhananda Saraswati says, this couple, Rasamai and Rasamai, has stolen my heart with their clever attributes and their very rasika and powerful pastimes. Thus ends the verse 50. Do kirtan. What everybody likes. Verse 51. Glory to the new crown jewel of Lady Loves, who inundates the whole world with her indescribable, fresh, youthful sweetness, like a golden string of lightning strikes, with the waves of the nectar ocean of her dancing sidelong glances, created out of prema, out of great prema. Glory to the new crown jewel of Lady Loves, who inundates the whole world with her indescribable, fresh, youthful sweetness, like a golden string of lightning strikes, with the waves of the nectar ocean of her dancing sidelong glances, created out of great prema. The words Vishwam Snapayad Iva not only mean as if showering the world, but also means as if showering Shri Krishna. How? When Arjuna beheld Shri Krishna's universal form in the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, he said, Sarvam samapnosi tatosi sarvaha. Because you pervade everything, you are called Sarva, or everything. Similarly, because Krishna pervades the whole world, Vishwa, he is also called Vishwa. Srila Vishnava Chakravarti Bhatt comments, just as gold is situated inside and outside of the earrings, similarly, you are inside and outside of the whole universe. So your names is Sarva. One of your names is Sarva. Then Vishwam Snapayadiva Netrana Natanaha means you shower Krishna with the dancing of your sidelong glances and inundate him in the great swelling ocean of sweet nectarian love. How many waves of emotion aren't there on this ocean, creating Rasika agitations in the heart of Rasa Raja, Shri Krishna. Shri Raghunadas has said in Vilak Kusumanjali, O Radha, with even the slightest blink from the corners of your eyes, you immediately tie down the king of elephants, Krishna, tightly. When will this person worship those eyes that defeat the fickleness of wag-tailed birds with eyeliner?
Fickleness of whom?
Of a wag-tailed bird.
Is a Krishna. Your fickleness will be fixed. Again.
Ahora ve. With even the slightest blink from the corners of your eyes, you immediately tie down the king of elephants, Krishna, tightly. When will this person worship those eyes that defeat the fickleness of wag-tailed birds with eyeliner.
Yeah. Yeah.
He cannot escape.
Mind will settle. And one thing, understanding of Krishna is only Krishna. Understanding of Krishna, when word is Krishna, is Alladini Shakti is also there. That's to see also. Pleasure giving potency is also with Krishna, that to see. Then you see Krishna. Krishna is never alone without Alladini. See that. When the Jiva see Krishna, he see like with Alladini Shakti. And when Radhika see Krishna, he see Krishna is Krishna. But when Jiva see Krishna, he see with Alladini Shakti, with pleasure giving potency of it. That is the vision for looking to the Lord. We never alone. Antaranga and Paranga always stay there.
There is no
separate identification. We see Krishna means separate identification.
no way for Jiva to approach without
Yeah.
Swarup Shakti.
And his place Krishna alone with his pleasure giving Antaranga and Bahiranga. Sometime he received through Antaranga inner potency he received, inner subject. An external subject is received from Bahiranga subject. So, yeah.
Shri Radha's sweet, loving, sidelong glance to Krishna inundates the entire world with streams of prema rasa.
Wow.
Srila Rupa Goswami prays for the welfare of the whole world when he praises Shri Radhika's Kila Kinchitamu. In the auspicious invocation of his play Dana Keli Kamudi. Radhaya Kila Kinchita Stavakani Drishtita Shriyamvaha Kriyat. The purport to this verse is that anyone who meditates on Radhika's glance towards Krishna will be blessed with the treasure of love for the lotus feet of the divine couple. One may ask here, will these sweet glances may be able to infuse prema rasa in the devotee's heart? But what is the meaning of the saying that they also shower the whole world with prema rasa? In his Ujjvala Nilamani, Srila Rupa Goswami has mentioned the Anubhava of Sri Radha's Mohanakya Bhava, called Brahmananda Kshodha Karitva, means agitating the whole world. And he has exemplified by saying, the vapor of Sri Radha's prema wanders in all directions and gives great agony to the living entities. Even if they live there in a full bliss. From the words full bliss, we can understand that the entire universe is filled with prema. And from this, it is easily understood that the sweet glances of Sri Radha inundate the whole universe with prema.
Whole world. Why? See here. Antaranga Sakti is Bahiranga Sakti. So Bahiranga Sakti, what is working? This is Anand Manjari. Balram. He wants to only to serve Krishna. Krishna is not without Antaranga Sakti and Bahiranga Sakti. Whole Krishna is with all. We want to know Krishna only some part. So we don't understand it. Krishna means is energy, power, Antaranga Shakti, inner potency and outer potency. Who is in outer potency, he received them through the Bahiranga Shakti, and who wants to come close to him, Antaranga Shakti. And he loves Krishna, love is both Shakti, Antaranga and Bahiranga. Inner power and outer power. When you go details, then you will see this Antaranga Shakti, she herself become Bahiranga. And she authorized her sister, you take care of her. Right? So yeah. Then Krishna alone is also not different. But only Krishna, without his Shakti, we want to see how we can understand him. External creation and internal sweet pastime, how we can understand. One wants to be in office, one wants to be in home. Welcome, both are welcome. Sit down. Like we have a two hand. He has two hands. He works with this two hands. Inner power and external power. Also, when you work in material world, you need two hands. Without two hands, not easy to get success. And both hands has to be very reliable. Both person has to be very pure person. Who work for you, work for the institution only, work for you. Things can go. So we got these two hands. Krishna said, this is my two hands, two powers. You want to see me without two hands, how you will know me well? You have to see me all with my Shakti. So if Krishna love is Antaraga Shakti, what is the problem by it? It's all divine. It's a part of Krishna. If you love it is part of his own, what is the problem? He exchanged his love with him, what is the problem? And this true Shakti is so powerful that he has nothing to do. Sometimes he plays with inner pleasure potency and sometimes he plays with outer pleasure potency. Yeah. Sometimes he plays with Radhika and sometimes he plays with cowboys and his friends. Sweetheart. You can expand more and more. Oh, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh is all power, is the power from the out Bahiranga Shakti. And Shakti comes from every Shakti is coming from Shaktiman because of his inner pleasure giving potential. And that
Inner pleasure of potency and outer pleasure of potency.
Yeah.
That means Radha and Anandamachari.
Radha,
And outer pleasure given to
Radha expand in Balram and Narayan. And Narayan expand in Adi Shiva, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. All the expansion and on and on. Many. All creation become of the business of outer pleasure potential. Bahiranga Shakti. All creation. Any planet, any creation, anything. He is so happy that he has only time to play. He is playing everywhere, relaxing, and they take care. He has nothing to worry. Sometimes play with inner pleasure potency, sometimes outer pleasure potency. In this circle, happy. Sada Shiva, you see? Adi Shiva. Anantadev, you see? Anantadev, so many devas. But who want to live in inner pleasure potency, they don't want to follow. Who like to travel whole universe outside, they have to search. Like my Radha Krishna. Tourism, that is such. So inner pleasure potency, nobody talk. Outer pleasure potency, all talk. Endless, never ends. One of that we catch and we go on. Go on.
So from this, it is easily understood that the sweet glances of Sri Radha inundate the whole universe
She Radha.
with
It's very
flame.
inundated. She inundated whole universe. When you know Krishna only and whole Krishna, then you see who is doing real service to see that. For his lover, for his comforts.
Not for God.
Huh?
Not for God. For his
No. Love.
The empire of love is bigger.
Yeah. She take care. Whole universe.
So love is everything that exists, nothing outside of love.
You see, she expands in different directions. Lakshmi, her expansion. Anang Manjari do this, not she. Anang Manjari expand in Ananta Rupa. Devtas, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, Sadasiva, all they come and all has a wife. All is a Shakti, and this Shakti Rupa is her Rupa.
Also Jivas come from
Yeah. And Shakti Rupa is more powerful because she gives Shakti to all devas. So there also is there. How much expanding?
Yeah, even they expand into the Jiva.
Wow. You see that? Every place. And love in Jiva is very proportionate because these Jivas has also love. Why? Because proportionate come here. Devas has love, so he's automatic moving everything for the service of the Lord. All are moving not independently under the supervision to make the happy to Krishna. And Krishna, when he see all management of both energy, Alladani and Antaranga and Bahiranga, he starts playing. He play with that love. So many are giving at the same time. He will bother. He has to play in love. And when he feels powerful, he attracts with that love. So, soul is coming from there. It's clear. This way, very clear. Soul is coming from there. Soul is desire Bahiranga Shakti. Also way. he desire Antaranga Sakti, she accept. He fulfill. This is margin. Tatastha is my margin. Where my desire, we will go for that. What means what I like.
That is actually always in service, knowing or unknowing.
No unknowing. Like our Shiva. He's so high class person. I love him. Why? He is also fit. I see this. I love him. He was loving in the beginning, but now not. But he taking it that way. But I love him because he is on way. Difference what? We are practicing for trying to do in Antaraga. He is practicing in Vairaka. But he is on way. He will get it. So everyone is on way who not in crossing road. That I stay and I don't decide my way. They are foolish. Who has a way and he start walking on way, they are very lucky. Who is not decided, they are nowhere. One, sorry.
So this does not mean that everyone becomes liberated, because in the universe where Sri Radha performs her manifest pastimes, all living entities
Radha performed in all universe his pastime. In all universe. But you have to understand that in all universe our energy goes. She is totally fixed in Radha. But all universe is pastime. That is also true. Nothing moving without her. Anak Manjari, they say, where Radha cannot go, when Radha is not visiting today, then she comes. So what is meaning? She looked very similar to Radha. Nobody can understand she is not Radha. So all universe is pastimes. These are divine things. You cannot find any place in the books or difficult to find. It's all realizations. It's a conclusion of the Vedas, scripture. It's a divine realization with mantra or meditation, what you find. Every place, because love is every place. That love Shakti is nothing that every item, every item has a love. No place in the universe without love. This is the magnetic power all is moving.
Magnetic power.
Magnet. I need magnet.
And we only decide we want to play in the outside energy or in the inside energy.
Radhe, Radhe. All are welcome. There's nothing problem. Inner potency, external potency. And then we select 1, 2, 3, different way.
Actually, Maya Shakti also serving us because we want to be independent. We want to be in the illusion, independent from God. So she fulfill our desire.
That is marginal potency.
Yeah.
Marginal. We don't understand. We are not chanting. We don't realize. Realization comes by only chanting. Realization cannot come without chanting and associating. Realized people. No way. You say, who is realized here? Everyone is realized. Because you are in one path. And by your realization, I also learn that. This is realization. Then you will say, Shiva is in different path. I said, no, he is in our path. He is on way. He is Bahiranga Sakti, we are in Antaranga Sakti, no problem. But he is a Shakti. He is in power of that way. Right or not? Say me.
I don't know what you mean by Antaranga and Baharanga.
He will explain you. I want that you Jayavadharma sometime listen. He will explain more details to you. That to understand. Really is a beautiful thing. You have a two energy. Every jiva has a two energy. So Lord has two power. Inner potency and His creation. So He will explain. It's a very good subject. Sri Radha. Thank you. More left over. No problem. Tomorrow. Sometimes, when there is a pastime, I don't want to disturb. Sometimes, there is behind it something to explain. It's a pastime, but behind meaning is there. If you don't combine it, it's not relishing. So I please disturb you. No problem. Again you read, flow will come. But if you have it crystal clear how to use here, how to see Krishna, is no difference than Krishna. If you see like this, it's beautiful more. You see Krishna with His qualities here. Before you are seeing Krishna supreme without His quality. You see someone with His quality and you see before without quality, what is the good? Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe